Hi everybody, this is Minx Laura 123, and this is the hardest and the saddest video that I've ever had to make for YouTube. But I really wanted to do this video and I really needed to do this video. So here I am. So I have to inform you, my lovely viewers, that my beautiful mum, Linda, Mummy123, has passed away. My mum died on Monday the 16th of October, and it was unexpected and we're all in shock. My mum wasn't just my mum, she was my best friend. I loved her so much and I always will. Sorry, I wanted to do this video without crying, but it's hard, it's difficult, and I hope you understand. I'm glad that over the years in videos you got to see just a slice of our relationship. You got to see us laughing together and chatting together. She was always up for being in videos. She really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed having her in the videos with me. I want to say a massive thank you to all my viewers who have been so kind and loving to her in comments and messages. She was always happy to know that she had her fans. It meant a lot to her, you know, so thank you. Even now, when I posted on social media about the sad news about my mum passing away, I've received so many kind words and comments. I appreciate that. To every one of you reached out to me, thank you very much. I will get round to replying to people at some point very soon, but everything's really raw for me at the moment and hard. I'm just trying to, you know, be strong and keep it together, do the important things that need to be done. So I wasn't actually going to say how my mum passed because I thought it was quite a personal thing, but I thought if I don't say what happened, people just, you know, just keep asking me what happened, and I'll have to keep typing it out in comments and keep kind of reliving it. So I thought, you know what, in this video I'm just gonna tell you a bit about what happened with my mum. Obviously I'm not going to go into exact details because that is private, but I'll tell you a little bit. So my mum died in the house, in her bedroom, which I know is where she would have wanted to go, not in some, you know, ambulance or hospital room. She would have always wanted to go in our house, where there's been so much love over the years and laughter. And anyway, so basically on the Monday she wasn't feeling very well. She'd gone to the doctor and was told she had gastroenteritis. They gave her some medicine and sent her off on her way. And then by the evening the pain was getting worse. She was also experiencing chest pains as well and breathlessness. And then we got an ambulance, but it was too late. They tried to save her. They were here for half an hour and done everything they could, but they couldn't save her. We have now found out afterwards that apparently my mum had had a heart attack 5 to 7 days before she actually passed away. She didn't even realise, you know, she'd had this heart attack and managed to go to work, go shopping, talk to her friends, nag and moan at me about not doing the housework. Just live normally without even knowing what she'd been through. Apparently we were told that the severity of the heart attack was so bad that if anyone else would have experienced that, they probably would have been dead instantly. But somehow my mum was such a strong lady that she managed to live another 5 to 7 days after having it, which gives me a little bit of comfort because I suppose I kind of got an extra week with her. We all did. You know, I got to cuddle her that week, and I remember just having a good chat with her and a giggle about stuff. And you know, she managed to talk to her friends, and she managed to go out shopping and do all the things she liked doing. It was a bonus week, I suppose, that we didn't know was a bonus week at the time, but we now know it was. I can't imagine life without my mum. I can't imagine not talking to her about random stuff, asking her for advice, or just having a laugh with her. You know, just talking about TV shows that we both watched, or some gossip going on. My mum has always been there for me. In all times of my life, in good and bad, she's always supported me. She's never been judgmental. She was always understanding. I was definitely a mummy's girl. As much as I love my dad, I'm always going to be a mummy's girl. I was always closer to my mum. I think it was because we were very similar as well. And I do see a lot of her in me, both looks-wise and personality. My mum had such a kind... My mum had such a kind, generous nature. She would literally do anything for everyone, you know. She'd help you out if you need her in any way. She'd be there for you. And she also had this amazing, sometimes slightly rude and crude sense of humour. And I love that about her. And I think I've got that humour, just I think she was funnier. My mum loved the simple things in life, you know. She didn't want much from life. She was happy to just, you know, go to work, do her thing. She was very good at work. She was very proud of, you know, her achievements at work, and I was proud of her. And she loved going shopping, you know. She loved watching TV shows, soap operas and quiz shows. She just loved relaxing and being around her family and friends. My mum also loved to gamble. The lottery, bingo, like, yeah. I'm really gonna miss her. More than I can't even put into words. I'm trying to be strong for her, and I'm trying to make her proud, and that's all I can do. This pain that I'm feeling is the worst thing in the world. And if anyone who's watching has lost a parent, then you'll understand. I've been through grief before, and it's horrible. You know, I lost both my grandparents, and I love them dearly, and I still miss them every day and talk about them and think about them. But this pain that I'm feeling, this horrible pain and grief and sadness without my mum, is the worst feeling I've ever experienced in my life. It's gonna get easier in time, I hope. They say that time is a healer and stuff, but at the moment everything feels so raw. Like, I suppose I knew my mum was getting older and she had different ailments medically, you know. I always tried to prepare myself, I suppose, for what it'd be like and how I'd feel when it happened, but I just never thought it actually would happen. I thought she was going to be here forever, you know. Life doesn't feel the same without my mum, because I saw her every day. I lived with her, I worked with her. As I say, she was my best friend, and she's always going to be with me, and I know that. But I needed to tell people on YouTube, because people have been so kind to her over the years. As I say, all the different videos that she's been in, they're so fun, and I've been watching them over the last couple of weeks. When I get moments of just needing to hear her voice or see her face, I can go on my YouTube channel and there's endless amounts of videos of her. And in the videos, she's always smiling and laughing and being cheeky, and that makes me smile. You know, not everyone's lucky enough to have loads of videos of their parents on YouTube to just look at. So I'm very lucky in that way, but it's weird when I watch her. It feels like half of me is like happier because I can see her and hear her, but when I turn it off, I realise that she's not there, and that makes me sad. So it's mixed emotions, but overall I think watching videos of her does bring me comfort, and hearing her voice. I've got so many photos, which I'm going to show you in a minute, a few photos of her. I love looking at photos of my mum. I've always thought, and I always will think, my mum was the most beautiful woman ever. She really was my idol, and I loved everything about her. Even when she would nag at me about the housework and how messy I am. But she was a beautiful woman. I don't think she ever realised how beautiful she was, but she really was, like, she really was a beautiful, beautiful lady. You know, I always remember when I was younger just looking at her and thinking, wow, like, you're so glamorous. She always had her hair done and her makeup, and she used to wear really nice tops and that. And, you know, even now, like, in her 70s, she still made more of an effort than I actually do. Look at me, I look terrible. But, you know, most of the time, I don't even bother wearing makeup anymore. But my mum, you know, even, you know, just the week before she passed, she was still putting all her makeup on and had her hair done and stuff. And she was a glamorous lady, a beautiful, glamorous lady. I've just got to keep strong. Not only for myself and for Nathan, but also for my mum. She wouldn't want to see me all, you know, moping about and not doing stuff. She hated seeing me depressed and sad. She wanted me to be happy and do stuff. She hated it when I was, you know, talking about my anxiety and how it stopped me doing so many things. And she always wished that I would get better with my anxiety and that I would fight it a bit more. So for her and for myself, I'm going to keep fighting anxiety. This grief I know is going to take some time, a long time to deal with, and I'm just going to ride it as a wave. You know, some days I'm not as bad. I keep myself busy. I have to do the things I've got to do. And then another day I just want to lay in bed and cry my eyes out, not do anything. And every day is going to be another challenge. I know that. But I've got people around me who care. Of course, I've got my lovely, amazing fiance, Nathan, who has been absolutely wonderful and so supportive and loving towards me. And I've got people that care around me. So I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be strong with the help from others and my own inner strength. At this sad time, my faith has really helped me as well. I'm very proudly Jewish. You see my little Star of David there, but honestly, my faith is giving me so much comfort, and that's a big thing. I'm a very spiritual person anyway, so I feel that, you know, I can just talk to God and do my own thing and feel some form of comfort. But anyway, I'm going to end the video with some beautiful photos of my mum. They've been up there, and I don't really want to take them down, but we will have to at some point. But I just went in the old photo box the other night and picked up all these old beautiful photos of my mum from various ages. I've got some when she was at school, a little girl and teenager, and then some from her wedding day, and then sort of later photos as well. So a real mixture. But every time I look at a photo of her, it just makes me smile because she was such a beautiful person. And she lives on through me, you know. The bond that we had was unbreakable. Like, really, like, you could not break this bond. So, yeah, I suppose physically she's not here, but I honestly believe that in spirit she is here. There's so much of her in this house. It's everywhere. That's why I put a little Betty Boop next to me when I've done this video, because my mum loved Betty Boop. Like, she absolutely adored Betty Boop, so I wanted to have Betty in this video with me. But yeah, there's so many reminders of my mum, and as sad and as hard as that is at times, it's also comforting because there's just these memories that flow back to me as soon as I see something of hers, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to say once again, thank you so much for all your kind words. And I'm sorry about this video. And, you know, I did do like a community post to say about my mum, but I thought, you know what? I can't just do just a little community post. I needed to do a video, and I've done it now. So obviously at the time, I'm not going to be on YouTube making other videos for a little while. I need to take some break time for myself, for my mental health, you know, but I will be back with videos very soon. I need to, you know, I need to keep busy. I need to kind of get some routine back in my life, because at the moment I just feel like I'm on another planet. It's all a bit weird and there's no routine, and you know, so I will be starting to film videos again, but only when I'm ready. So please bear with me. Please be understanding and know that my videos will return both on the ASMR channel and the vlog channel. But I just need a nice break from everything for a while, just until I get my head a bit more sorted, and you know, the important stuff sorted, and get back into a kind of new routine, I suppose. But I will be back with videos, so please don't go anywhere. Anyway, that's the end of the video, but carry on watching now, just for some little photographs of my mum. I just want to say I love you, mummy, my beautiful mummy. I'll always love you, and I know you're always with me, and we'll never be apart, not really. Anyway, I hope you like looking at the photos of my mum.